Good evening, afternoon, morning, whenever you might be watching this. Doing a walk around on a Land Rover Defender TD5. This was one of the first production models of the TD5 because it was import eligible late last year. So it was manufactured, if I remember correctly, late 98. But we have all the records for that. We can have the specific details. We bought this guy because it was long-term ownership. We literally found it in a barn. We slept there, 19 years of ownership. Showed up and was mechanically sound. We did a little bit of work to it, but we didn't start putting our fingers in the pie aesthetically. Figure it could be an excellent driver for someone the way it is. Take it where you want to, or accessorize it, or put some rock sliders on it. You go about any route. We have some real pretty Land Rovers. They're around us. You can see them, with fresh paint and everything else. But we also have some that are just clean, good driver cars or dry climate. I guess I didn't start work. Car Cave USA, Aiken, South Carolina. You can find us at carcaveusa.com. The phone number is 803-262-4742. And we do offer financing with a couple lending partners that we work with. So reach out, contact us if you have questions, and we can get you hooked up. All right, it does have the original interior, so it's kind of odd to see them with back seats, the bench, and then all the fabric was the techno pattern and still has the center seat. So find all that intact with the clean dash. Usually those are cracked and they're aged out. And the headliner's in surprisingly good shape too. It has about 86,500 miles, which translates to 139,274 kilometers. It does have a tape player. No clue if it works. I didn't try it. And some speakers are mounted under dash. I'm assuming whoever gets it would want to upgrade to Bluetooth. It's pretty easy to switch decks. It's not a big deal these days. So you do have seating for 7 all the way around. You have the interior panels, so depending on the model, in the Defender, and the trim package type is depending on if you had interior panels. So let's see, what else are we going over today? Got it out of a barn. They owned it 19 years. The wheels, someone freshly repainted. You can see some new exhaust on it. We did front bushings and the front radius arms, and then did a steering stabilizer. Had this goofy bumper, which was in a few of our pictures, and we took it off and put on this one we had sit in the store and we'd used on another project. Like I said, excellent driver candidate. Do whatever you want with it, or give it a repaint. We thought about doing it pearl white and then you're replacing fender flares and wheels, but then at that point the price goes up. So there are plenty of people who want a good quality driving Defender that don't want something all dolled up. So we know you're out there. We sell a ton of these. You can see all the spot welds in place here. So there's no filler in the tub. I haven't seen any signs of previous paint work. When you go in here, the outrigger's clean. Obviously you're gonna have service rust. The car's been driven, but the whole thing's intact. And same with the rear cross member. That's a virgin rear cross member, never been welded in. And we like keeping them, vehicles like this, not going through and painting anything and dolling it up, but you can see the actual condition where it came in. So, if you were to scuff up the rear cross member chute with paint and clean it up a lot, then we probably recommend doing it just as preventative. You want to do it around the floor pans, and it's not too hard to get it cleaned up. So remove the door panel at some point, but the doors all the way around. Ooh. Let's see back here. It's all intact. And you see a lot of these where all this stuff would be rotted out. It's been welded back in. Same with the floor pans and the spot welds here. We did do a tune on it. So you'll get better fuel economy, better power. It should be about a 40 horsepower increase. We'll fire it up, we'll pump that. So you can hear it. So glow plugs. Didn't have any smoke coming out of it. Runs smooth. And I'll talk a little louder so you can hear me, but engine base clean. Underneath your master cylinders, another area you want to look at. We can get you undercarriage pictures by request. And the fuel light works. She's getting a little low. So going in here, it's another place. See all the floor pans intact, all your metal's still there. Same as we go around over here. That's your inner fender liner. All your floor pan, there's no rust or rot. You can see the surface rust right here. That's just a galvanized inner liner. So everything's solid. There's no rust or rot issues anywhere. Bulkhead, you know, a lot of these, they start to rust through here. Your dissimilar metals. Yeah, all in all, solid vehicle. We'll go up to the roof, which looks like it has a little bit of pollen on it. We are in South Carolina. But yeah, the French technical inspections were clean, so it was on road over there. I don't know, really, it is kind of a pretty stock vehicle, which is good. You don't see a lot of those. Smooth running. We did the little maintenance it needed, and she's ready for her next life, next adventure. Like I said, we do a lot of Land Rovers, as you can see. We have another TD5 over here. We have a 50th anniversary. We have a yellow East Nor low miles original paint right there. The other side on a 5-door 300 TDI. This fuel injected monster here, which we've been driving actively. You have your Epsom Green Highlander 300 TDI, another fuel injected V8. So we like the factory built V8s and then fuel injecting them. Another Eastnor model, the limited edition. This guy was Omani military. And then the red one here is sold. The next red one is one of our play toys. I think we have way more money and parts on it than we paid for the car. There's a lot of money in parts. It could go just about anywhere. It's tuned up. Giant intercooler. It's a little different. Another 300 TDI, so we usually keep about 20 in stock. There should be 20 around here. This is our photographers, and it's in to do a little bit of head work. So, you have any questions about this Defender, holler at us. CarCaveUSA.com, 803-262-4742. My name is Chris.